Welcome back to the show, guys. We are here. We're back. 2026 going hard. Probably have a couple episodes already dropped by now. I'm not sure if I even finished them. Maybe not. Maybe this will go first. We shall see.
Oh, that'd be sick, dude. All right.
Yeah. But I'm out here at Defiant in Burbank. I'm with the man himself, Daniel Gutierrez. He's welcoming me into his gym. I unfortunately did not make the class because I'm a piece of shit and I woke up late in traffic. But I will come back for that. But he's got this one in Burbank. He's got another one in Boyle Heights. Came to talk to him just about his gym, his life, and he's also got a promotion coming out. It's called EFL. They're going to have the first EFL coming up. I forgot the date.
March 7th.
March 7th.
Yes.
I'm sorry, guys. March 7th will be the very first event. My friend Yadir is fighting for him. Yadir, Spider Muay Thai teammate. He told me about the event. I actually was like, damn, that sounds pretty cool. You know, it reminded me a lot of dirty boxing almost,
yes.
but like a little bit different, you know? So I was like, oh, I want to get in on this. I reached out to Daniel. He welcomed me here. So I got this interview. I'll be covering the event while it's happening too. So please welcome to the show.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Daniel Gutierrez, Defiant motherfucking gym, bro. Is it Defiant MMA or is it Defiant Muay Thai? Like, what do you?
Either or. Like, we used to have a lot of students here that used to compete in MMA at one point, and then so all the MMA promotions that we went to just called it Defiant MMA. But originally, when we first started the gym, it was just Muay Thai and boxing.
Muay Thai and boxing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's like all you need, right?
I mean, you need the ground game too, right? Everything's always good.
That's just all I need. That's all I need, right?
Oh, that too, yeah.
No, I messed with Jits, dude. I did Jits for a while. Legacy, he's my Jits coach. He's still at Spider. I got respect for him, but I just striking sports I love, bro. When I watch the UFC and I got to cover it, bro, or not I have to, but when I choose to cover it, it's like I specifically spend a lot more time talking about the striking ones.
Sure, yeah.
You know, cards than the ones where the dude won off a triangle or something. It's like 2 minutes. So like, I love my triangle.
I mean, it's a bit more exciting, right? I think, especially for like just regular like fans too, right?
Yeah.
Like it's just a lot of action, right? People like to see that kind of stuff. Jiu-jitsu is exciting too, right? Like but I think you have to be a part of that whole culture to kind of get a little bit more excited about it. My opinion, you know, that's just me.
I like it, bro. No, I have no problem with it. Like I said, just because I grew up in the striking sports, it's like I've done it since I was 7. You know, I'm 35 now. It's like that's what gets me hard. You know.
Sure.
But I do like the Jits, and I like the older. The Jits that I saw coming out of like more of the late 90s. You know, I feel like nowadays it's like because of the Khabib era and stuff. It's like a lot of the Jits is now more about like positioning and you know.
Sure.
At least you got like a Charles
controls. Yeah, a lot of control, like stuff like that. I mean, I think the new rule set that they're coming out with, right, where they have to actually do stuff with control.
Like it.
That's probably the best thing that you could have for the sport.
Yeah.
To bring, just bring like more fans into it, right?
Money.
So yeah.
How about the money, baby? People were upset about that. People were upset about these changes, and I was like, bro, it's just gonna be an overall better package. It's like you have to appeal to the mass market.
Yes,
right?
Of course. Yeah. I mean, that's again, like you said, that's money, right? That's money. That's views. That's what you need, right? Stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm for it. I just like the 90s, like back in the 90s Royce Gracie days, it's like they would put you in like a triangle and then elbow the crap out of your face.
Sure, yeah.
He's like, I could squeeze the triangle or I could just hit you with the elbows, you know?
Yeah, that too.
That's what we like.
I mean, you have to consider too, like maybe back then not too many people did like a lot of jiu-jitsu or wrestling, right?
That's a good point.
So now, I wouldn't say everyone's equal, but people are a lot more skilled in everything, right? So they'll know how to neutralize this or neutralize that or whatnot. So
that's actually a very valid point, bro.
Right?
I noticed though a lot right now because of like specifically in MMA, the grappling, like that Dagestani grappling where they tie your legs with their legs, you know, is kind of like the new technique that's big. And unfortunately, that like immobilizes you from being able to do anything else, you know. And you're kind of like left with just these rapid punches. I get it. That's how people are winning fights.
Yeah.
You got to adapt to the model, you know. I just was like,
I mean, that's just the era now, right? I'm sure someone will figure out how to get out of stuff like that, right? It always happens.
It always happens.
We just have to wait and see. But it looks like it can happen, right?
Yeah.
Look at Merab, right?
Merab's a great example. Great example.
He was able to neutralize like that type of wrestling, and then look at Peter Yan neutralizing Merab, right?
That's what we like to see right there, bro.
So you know what I mean? Like it goes in waves and. Look, you can see the evolution of everything, right? So it's amazing.
Yeah, that's all you got. I'm just being one of those old school heads, you know, like my dad back in the day. That's not real fighting, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
But I guess it comes with the territory. But that's a great point, and I should try to check myself.
No. I mean, trust me, I prefer the striking too, but
Yeah.
you got to see everything, right? So
I guess let me rephrase that. I like the violence.
the violence.
Whether it's the jiu-jitsu, I'm cool if you're doing jits but if you're like going for finishes and
Sure.
You know what I like about jits is when they're swimming. And they're like battling for positions, but they're like rolling and turning. That's exciting at least.
Yeah.
But when they're just like nullifying it by like kind of like, oh, let me pull this arm down, which I guess that's the way to do it. But.
So you said like you love the violence, but you know what? That's everybody, right? And they market that not just UFC, but like everything, like boxing, Muay Thai, like all types of combat sports. Fans, like, no matter what anyone says, they always love violence, right? So. That just it just goes hand in hand to what I was like thinking like before. What I was talking with IKF CEO too, right? When I wanted to promote again, we were just like chatting, and it has to do with like people wanting violence, like, I mean, not to say that everyone's a savage, but but it's entertainment, right? Unfortunately, but yes, that's the way it goes.
Yeah, not to go deep about this, but I was literally just listening to a podcast. It's Martyr Made. Have you ever heard of that guy? Mm-hmm. He's pretty cool. He has a good segment on. I found out about him because he had a long, like 24-hour segment about the Palestine and Israel conflict.
Oh yeah.
And so I went deep, and then I found out he does a lot of segments on like war and stuff.
Oh wow.
But I went to one of his earlier episodes, and he was talking about the savagery of like war and entertainment, and he made a connection between like how we're no different today. It's just now we're kind of removed from it because we'll watch it like a fake version of it on TV.
Yeah.
But he just was saying that's still within all of us.
Yeah, you're like just desensitized, maybe stuff like that, almost kind of.
I feel like it's like this is not really being offed, so it's not as bad. But back in the day, they didn't have access to special effects in movies.
Sure, yeah.
So they're just like, we're just gonna get it done.
Yeah.
So cool.
Yeah, so cool. But I mean,
they're looking at us probably like, look at these noobs, bro. It's not a real thing. And the cycle continues, I guess. But anyways, Daniel, man. So you've been running Defiant for I forgot how long you told me, but I remember we spoke.
2011.
2011, and you came from MT Muay Thai American, right?
But MTA, Muay Thai Academy in North Hollywood. Yeah, I came from there. I was there forever. I think I started. I was 17, 18 years old. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
You're 45 now.
44.
44, I'm sorry.
Hey. I got that 1 year, man. Come on.
Yeah, that's a long time, bro.
Yeah, it's a good amount of time. Wouldn't change a thing, man. It was dope, dude. Great experiences, like all around. So yeah.
Hey, you were around for like a lot of the big changes in the community,
Yeah, I mean, I was around when it was just like smoker days, right? I don't know if you guys remember that, but
they're called PKBs now, but they're not the same.
yeah, right. But
not as cool.
Smoker days, right? So we had a ton of smokers back way back when. Was around when you couldn't elbow in Muay Thai, right? Like, so the first elbow, like in the States, was kind of a big deal. That was pretty crazy.
Were you there? Did you see it?
Yeah. I think it was when California first sanctioned it.
California was the first state to allow elbows?
Well, I think it was another one. No, it was like one of the other, like Vegas and
that's what I figured. But
stuff like that. But when it first got sanctioned over here with elbows, like I think obviously Dennis. I think Dennis Warner.
That was
like,
Dennis. Wow, that's interesting.
And they did it at if I'm not mistaken, Hollywood Park Casino.
Dennis Warner, he's from WCK. I've had him. I've interviewed him. I've been to his events.
Yeah. I fought for Dennis a few times back in the day. Yeah, he's a cool dude, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, like that. I was around when MMA was still illegal, and they used to do underground shows in clubs in downtown LA and stuff like that. Old dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Yeah.
What was it like when you witnessed like the changeover from like Muay? I felt like Muay Thai was gaining popularity in the 90s, and then MMA became a thing towards the later end of the 90s, and it kind of like took over.
Sure. Yeah. That was. Yeah, it was all right. Look, I mean, you still need Muay Thai and MMA, right? So it's fine. You got to think about like what had better money involved, right? Like
Definitely.
More marketing, more everything, right? More investments. So everyone backed MMA, right? And it is what it is. Like, so there you go. But again, you still see great Muay Thai and MMA in the UFC and ONE and all those other promotions. So it's an essential part of it. And I think like, even with the rise of MMA, like still brought a lot of light to Muay Thai. So it kind of goes hand in hand, right? I think it's cool.
Yeah. I was like a little bit too young for that, but once I became like in my teens, I kind of MMA was the thing, you know what I mean? So
Sure, yeah.
I didn't really notice it or anything, but I just remembered going from seeing like kickboxing Muay Thai schools to then there were like MMA schools, and then it was the coaches working in the MMA schools like within a span of like 5 or 6 years, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
crazy.
that happens. Yeah, like I know I've seen a lot of places like that too. I think nowadays. Look, as long as Muay Thai gets out there, it doesn't matter where you learn it from, So I think it's good.
I like them both, bro. I like Muay Thai. I like MMA, dude. Obviously, Muay Thai I've been doing for a very long time, so it's like I got a lot of my
for sure.
heart goes to that sport. But I like MMA, dude. Like boxing, everything, man. You know?
Yeah. No, of course, man. You need it all, right? Like boxing is amazing. I love boxing. My dad was a boxer, so I kind of grew up with that a little bit, and then I went to do Muay Thai, and then a lot of my students, when we first opened, they did MMA, so I have like an attachment to each one, right? Like, so it's everything is very, very useful and very needed, right? I think, yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah.
When you first started your first gym, was it Defiant or was it called something else?
Oh yeah, Defiant. Yeah. It was right over the bridge. So there's a maybe like not even half a mile away. We were over there first. That one closed down. They turned it into an apartment complex, and then we found this place, and so far it's been working. So thank God,
Yeah. What was it like when you decided to run your own gym? Like, did you get a lot of support from your
damn, super scary, bro. Super scary. I was young and dumb. Young, dumb, dude. So I had finished fighting already. I had my first kid and the second one on the way, or maybe she was born already. I think she was already born. So I was working at the airport for a bit, and I hated it. Like, it's a good job,
Airport, that's quite like pays well. I feel
it was good, like for what it was. But I just hated it myself. Just felt like I was dying on the inside, to be honest with you.
What did you do at the airport? Like baggage or something?
TSA. I was a TSA
damn,
guy.
One of those guys.
Yeah, one of those guys.
That's why you hate your job, bro.
I was a cool one, man. Fuck that.
You let the weed go and stuff?
Yeah, I was a cool motherfucker, bro. Like,
don't say that on camera.
No. But it was good. So like I would work LAX, and then I would always see like the guys go through. Like I'd see like fighters go through, like other coaches and whatnot. And one in particular was funny, like Chris Riley. That guy changed my life twice. So Chris Riley, if you ever see this, the second time he changed my life. I hope it's for the better. I think.
Yeah.
But he always laughs about it. But I saw him come through. He came through with Eddie Jackson. You guys know Eddie Jackson? No. He's a local MMA guy. He's really good, But it was like way back when. He rolled through the airport, and then he goes, "Hey, Daddy, what are you doing here?" I was like, "Hey, I'm working, man." Like,
obviously.
Yeah, he was like, "I'm working, bro. Like, what do you want?" Like, come on, leave me alone. He was like, "What are you doing this bullshit?" Like, and I was like, "Come on, man. I got like kids, bro." He's like, "Man, fuck all this bullshit. Like, quit your job, come with me. Come on, man. We just like get you fighting again, get you more money and this and that." I obviously didn't do that, but I was just laughing, and then my head, and I think my supervisor and my manager were like right next to me when he said it. Obviously, he didn't know like who they were, but he just says stuff. It's just funny. But and they were just looking at me like, "Who the fuck are you?" And I was like, "I'm a nobody." Like, but I just know these guys. But after that, I started thinking, I was like, maybe I wasn't meant to be a TSA agent.
Yeah.
I think I should maybe try to do something else, especially while I was still young. So after that, I started looking for a spot, and there you go.
Damn, just that one conversation?
Yeah, I just got one little spark, right? Like one little spark, and then did it. But again, very scary. My wife scared too. He's like, "Hey, man, that's pretty ballsy," So, but I mean, she's cool. She's always down with like whatever crazy ideal I have, which is great.
Yeah, you said she was a fighter too.
Yeah,
right? So
yeah. She was more fights than I do, man.
Yeah.
So back then, but but yeah, so like, we were able to do it, and it was cool. Like a little bit of a struggle in the beginning because it was just first open up and whatnot and this and that. Luckily, I did get my blessing from my crew. Like crew puck. I told him before I was going to open. He was like, "Yeah, no problem, man. You've been here a long time. It's nice to see Muay Thai grow. So why not?" So that was nice. And yeah, and the rest is like this.
Was your first batch of students, were they people that like you trained with over at
Yeah, some of the friends for sure, right? And then
there's always kind of a split, I feel like, where some people are like,
always, like always,
it's
which
kind of
is
weird at the beginning.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. It is weird. It's like a weird kind of yeah, like a weird thing. You don't want to hurt anybody too. Like or hurt anyone's business. I want to say and stuff like that. But I mean, luckily it was okay. It wasn't too many. Like the riff wasn't too much, and it was good. It turned out to be okay. And we did get a lot of students from like just local, some local places around. And then we just kind of built our own little culture over here, which was good. Yeah. So.
You haven't seen your gym around. I see people post stuff about like Trunio. I know he comes here a lot and stuff.
Yeah.
So I've been hearing good things. Everyone seems like they say good things about you. You know what I mean?
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, man. Yeah. Like I think back, even now, like, a lot of people like to come in and get work in, especially on sparring days, right? Stuff like that, which is cool. Like always welcome other gyms. It's not a problem for us, like we'd love to have like the extra work. So, and it's always good to get a new look too, So sometimes sparring the same guys over and over again. I mean, it's great, but it's nice to get a new look.
You pick up habits.
Yes.
Especially the people with more experience. It's like they get a game plan before they even spar.
What you're gonna do, right? So it's good to get like a different look too, which is great. So I know like a lot of other gyms used to come, they still do. They come and get some work in. Again, amazing to me. I love it. I love that. So yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, I like when I see gyms that are more welcoming for other gyms to come and just spar. Whether they train or not, but at least spar, because it's like I noticed some gyms are very closed off and they're like, we don't like outsiders. Because
I mean, understand that too. Again, competition, right? Like, when it goes to like, we're gonna go fight somebody. I don't want to fight this guy because we train together. And this again, I understand that part too. But I mean, you got to understand, we all come from the same place, too. To be honest with you, I'm gonna like, there's maybe one, two, like two main places of Muay Thai like that started like here.
Yeah.
And then I think we all kind of branched off the same guys, right? And then like we were talking earlier about lineage, right? Like I think we can all trace ourselves back to like one or two people, to be honest with you. So it's like we're all kind of theoretically one big family. I think dysfunctional family.
I like it when gyms are willing to host sparring days and they do it in a healthy manner, because I feel like as a community, it becomes a lot easier to grow that community, because now I know this guy. Like I've seen you fight, but I've never had a conversation with you. Now now we're like friends, and it's like I'm going to like your things, and you're supporting me.
It's a funny thing when you punch somebody in the face. You get to be closer, right? You know what I mean? Like, which is kind of odd, but more often times than not, like, I think a lot of people think like, it's the opposite, right? Like, this motherfucker hit me in the face. Fuck this dude. I could curse here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, my bad.
No, you're good.
But no, it's quite the opposite, right? Like, you guys share a bond, sometimes like some type of bond when you spar, when you fight, when you compete against each other, you create like this bond, with each other, and a little bit closer than you think, So it's cool, man. I like that. Yeah.
Yeah, at the end of the day, it's like we're competing each other, but we're not like enemies, bro. Sometimes you are, though. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes you are. But you don't have to be, bro. You can be cool with the person.
Your goal should be to win, right? Like if you're competing, if you're fighting or whatnot. But I mean, again, at the end of the day, ultimate goal is to promote Muay Thai or MMA or boxing, right? Like to promote this sport, because this is a sport. This is the thing that brought everybody together. You know what I mean? And to promote that is probably the best thing, like that everyone can do. Yeah.
I want one day for us to see more Americans fighting, like for L1 FC or like these bigger promotions. Showing American Muay Thai.
They're having them now, dude. Look at Josh's guy, man. Like, right, Gil, right? Nakatani. right?
I don't think I
From
know.
Josh Aragon Academy.
Oh,
Aragon Muay Thai.
yeah. Oh,
dude.
dude, they also have
Bro.
Absol. Doesn't he come from there too?
Yes,
Yeah.
no, Absol's from up north, but
Oh, sorry.
just say yeah, but yeah, dude, we're having guys, you know, and then you can't forget Luke the chef,
Luke,
right?
Yeah, Chicago, right? He's from that
Right,
area.
dude, he's up in 1FC too, so you're seeing a lot, you know, and I might add, they do really well. They look great, dude, you know, so that's like the best thing ever, man, you know, like you can see American Muay Thai, like, or American MMA, like all that, you know, just American combat sports in general, like looking so good, like on the big screen, man. It's good, you know, I love that, man.
Yeah,
Great promotion.
I feel like for a while they like kind of didn't take American fighters seriously, you know.
You know, I think we're just new to the game, right? But yes, but now, you know, like it was only a matter of time before we just caught up with everyone, I think.
Yeah.
You know, maybe there's still some catching up to do, right? But you have to think like, as far as like other sports go, right? Like we probably have some of the best athletes in the world. Let's say, right?
But they go to those other sports, unfortunately.
Yeah. No, but it doesn't matter, right? But again, like, you know, America itself has like the best athletes in general,
1,000%,
right? 1,000%, right? You know, like best programs, best, you know, nutrition, best whatever. It's just a matter of time before like athletes like that start coming out of like all of these like sports, like Muay Thai and like all this other stuff. You know, some of the best boxers in the world, they come from America too. I mean, obviously, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, it's just a matter of time before it trickles down to everything, right? Look at just any combat sport, you know, like we're always like climbing up there, you know, and it'll happen for Muay Thai too. 100%. I have absolutely zero doubt in my mind that will happen.
Yeah. One of the things I had a conversation about this with, I forgot who it was, but one of the things this person brought up was, he was telling me how like we have, like what you said, like some of the best athletes in the world, some of the best programs. It's just unfortunately like they don't go to fighting because there's no money in it, right?
There's no money
so
in
if
it,
you're a parent, it's like my kid's super talented. Am I going to put him in like jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai, whatever? Or am I going to go put him in baseball, soccer?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
And so you see like the best athletes, they gravitate towards like football and all that. But I feel like as of late, you're starting to see like these top athletes like start moving over from like football into combat sports for whatever reason, you know?
Yeah, I mean, look, you're going to get a concussion in that sport no matter what, right?
Yeah.
Football, I mean. And then, yeah, you'll see like a lot of crossover athletes and stuff like that, which is great. I think it brings more awareness to the sport too, which is cool. But yeah, man, it's just, you know, it's just a thing. Like maybe just the ideal of competing, right? Sometimes, you know, what you do with fighting is a little bit different because you don't have like a team, it's you, right? I mean, you have a team, you know, you train with a team and stuff like that, but performance, when it comes down like to fight day, it has to be you. You're the one that has to perform, right? You know, you come up with strategies and whatnot, and you know, coaches help you, obviously, sparring partners help you, everybody helps you become the best you can be, but you literally have to perform that day. If you don't, then it's kind of on you, right? Like, so maybe they like that aspect of being individualized instead of in a team. I don't know, but honestly, yeah.
It's all on you, bro. If you lose, it's all. Well, it's not always on you. It is. You do have a team, but
you
can't blame them.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, it's just performance day. You know, I mean, on a fight day, it's your performance, right? It has to do with you.
That's why I think like people that get into martial arts, I feel like they become uniquely qualified to handle life a lot better than other roles because it's like you're so used to having to rely on yourself. You know
sure.
what I mean?
Yeah. I could say that. Yeah, guaranteed, man, guaranteed.
You got to be your own fighter, your own promoter, bro. You got to be your own coach sometimes, bro.
You know,
your nutritionist.
Sometimes, I mean, you got to remember this is a lonely road, man. Too, you know, like fighting is hard. You know, like a lot of people don't really understand. Like it takes a lot of your time. You know, a lot of your effort, a lot of your day is focused on like whatever fight thing that you have to do, right? Like, oh, I have to eat this. I have to make sure I train. Make sure I rest. You know, oh, I got to go to work. Oh, yeah, I got to go to work. Okay, after work, I got to go train.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I got to make sure I eat this at this time and blah, 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 you know. And yeah, man, you know, it just helps you deal with life a little better, I think, when you're done with it, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
It did that for me anyway, you know what I mean? So after fighting, I wouldn't say dull. Everything's dull, but kind of dull, you know? Like, it's like, that's okay. Like, figure it out, you know? Like,
I just feel like it gives me the ability to have that can-do attitude.
Sure.
Because
yeah.
when you're running that fifth mile and you're like, I just want to go home.
Yeah.
You're just like, I gotta do it, bro.
Yeah. Like mental fortude.
Yeah,
right?
whether I gotta walk in or stop and take a break, I'm gonna finish this fifth mile.
Sure. Yeah. 100%.
Yeah, so you got some Thai tattoos, bro, right?
I do, yeah.
See, I'm assuming you got those in Thailand, right?
No. Here,
not the one on the neck too, or what?
This was here. You can get them blessed out here too, you know.
I didn't know that, bro.
Yeah.
But you've been to Thailand, right?
Yes. When I was a kid, I think 20 years old.
Hey.
I think my first trip over there, stayed there for quite a few months. And we'd go back and forth for like a couple years. Like, it was nice, super cool. I stayed at Sasi Prapa, right there, right outside of Bangkok. Probably, I wouldn't say the best times of my life, but very life-changing. Let's say that, right? Like, you're out on your own in a different country. People speak a different language, totally different culture, right? So, which was cool. Thank God I was in the gym like forever, like before that. So I was kind of used to like Thai culture a bit, but I think when I first got there, like definite culture shock. But everyone's so beautifully nice over there, like, right, and very welcoming. So it was amazing. But yeah, like a lot of growing like during that time. So not just in Muay Thai, but in life in general. Yeah.
What was did you see, like, because I know in America around that time, that's when you started seeing Muay Thai kind of change in America. Was that something you witnessed like in Thailand too, or has it always been traditionally the same?
I mean, just to be in Thailand at that time, everyone that goes to the camp was fighting, right? Like, so there was even like little kids, like they were fighting, like, at the bars or whatnot. But like you're like, oh damn, like no one was at the gym for recreation. You know what I mean? It was kind of, that was eye opening for sure. Everything is a little bit more fast paced, I think, when you're over there. And then coming back, it's the changes were like going, like they were being made and stuff like that. And then just try to make it like more like how I guess traditional Muay Thai would be. You can see it. I thought it was cool, man.
Yeah, because the reason I bring that up is I know like around the 90s is when you started seeing more Thai fighters start implementing more boxing and stuff,
Yeah.
Kind of like work more combinations and stuff,
Totally. I think that had to do with a lot with Buakaw fighting in the K1.
K1, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So, obviously very dominant, right? But certain times that he would get caught or like, would get caught would be like something to do with maybe more hands based. And plus, he was fighting kickboxing. Right, not Muay Thai there. So kickboxing different than Muay Thai, obviously, but yeah. So I think he had to work on his boxing a lot, and he did. And he had like multiple like KOs with like hands. I think the one he did with Andy Sauer, right? He knocked him out 2 uppercuts.
I literally talked about that fight on my last.
Oh, no, really? Yeah.
I haven't posted it yet, but I literally was like, you have to watch this.
Yeah. So it was so cool. So I was like, oh damn, like. He worked on his boxing a lot. Like, so yeah, you can see that evolution in like Muay Thai. Like, they'll work a lot on their boxing skills, to help their Muay Thai. A lot of gyms like out there, they do a lot of boxing too. I know Sasi Prapa is like a boxing and a Muay Thai gym, right? Like, the owner, like, I think his brother was like a WBC champ or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. And then they had like an Asian boxing champion like there at the time. So kind of goes hand in hand, right?
Yeah.
Boxing obviously more money.
Always,
right?
Way more money, yeah.
You're gonna want to, if you have a good boxer in there, or someone with like strong hands. Usually they said everyone starts off doing Muay Thai over there, like in Thailand, but if you're knocking people out with like hands, maybe you go into boxing, make more money or something.
Yeah.
I think that was like the reasoning behind everything. But it was kind of cool.
Yeah. The reason I brought that up is, when I brought up how I did a segment on that fight with Sauer and Buakaw.
Yeah.
Dude, it was that whole video specifically highlighting the differences between like Dutch kickboxing and Muay Thai and Japanese kickboxing.
Sure. Yeah.
And that fight, I literally like was like a great example of Dutch kickboxing versus Muay Thai. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Obviously, like this was a little bit later in Bukao's career, so he had like what you said, he got better hands. But it was just the approach that like Dutch fighters have, the combinations, ending with that low kick, starting everything with their hands, ending with their feet. You know, versus Bukao, he was like more rhythm. Even like with his boxing, he's more rhythm, timing,
more timed, stuff like that. One thing that I mean, even today, you still see. I think that other people don't really do is push kick, right? Like Thai people love that push kick.
Yeah.
Their timing with the push kick is amazing, right? It's probably, in my opinion, probably the best weapon, you know, aside from an elbow, right? But the push kick, man, is super important. You know, you don't really see that too much in other, like in Dutch style kickboxing or, you know, Japanese style and stuff like that. But, you know, they have other kicks and stuff, but that push kick, that Muay Thai push kick is pretty influential, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I like when people just stab at it instead of like, you know how some people like jump with it, you know?
Sure.
I like just stopping people like, boom, stay over there, stay over there.
You know, you use it as a range finder, stopping mechanism, stuff like that, you know? But yeah, man. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yep. So EFL.
Hey,
let's talk about EFL, bro. That's what we came here for.
Bro.
The meat and the potatoes, baby.
Yeah, okay.
Dude, EFL, when I heard about this promotion, I was like, this sounds very similar to Mike Perry's Dirty Boxing. I'm not sure if were you guys going for that or?
No, actually, so concept was about a year ago, to be honest with you. Right around the same time, I think they came out mid-year.
Yeah, they're like on their fourth fight, I think. They're very new,
yeah, right. But again, concept was about a year ago that we were talking about it. My older brother, he's the one that gave me the ideal. So he was like, "Hey, you're gonna start promoting again?" And I was like, "I don't know. The gym is slow. I need extra money.
It costs money, baby.
I need extra money. So maybe I will try to do promoting again. You know, we'll see. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not sure. This and that." I did a couple of smokers, like, you know, last year, which I'm not supposed to do. I probably shouldn't say this on the podcast, but it's okay, you know.
I hope you can beep that out. They were no knockouts and there was no money being exchanged. They were just sparring matches. That's how they stay legal.
Yeah. No, the state knows that. They even hit me up, told me to stop.
Oh, they told you to stop?
Yeah, they told me to stop, yeah.
But you're allowed to have sparring matches, right? Or
yeah. No.
But so, it could be like sparring.
Yeah, okay. Pretty much. You can't call it smokers, you know, but it was a smoker, sure.
Yeah.
But again, they were very nice about it. I want to say, you know, they could have done a lot worse, but they were all pretty cool, and they understood, you know, like why. But anyway, so I was doing that, right, and then I got approached by PKB to see if I wanted to work with them instead. Right, hey, don't throw your own smoker. Why don't we just kind of work together? Which I've been wanting to do for quite a while.
Do you know what league it was? Do you remember?
The PKB, the actual PKB guys. And I've been wanting to work with them for a while. So I was like, yeah, no problem. I'm super down for that. I think it's a great idea. They're like, no more smokers. And I was like, yes, no more smokers. I will not throw another smoker. I promise. Swear to God. So we ended up doing that instead, which was great. And then during that time, we had that the Sanchai seminar was getting formed, right? Brought Sanchai over last year, and we did a bunch of seminars and stuff like that. And I did say, I was like, hey, look, I got this one date in mind, and I want to throw a PKB the same time he's here doing the seminar. So I think it'll help, right? Like just kind of get everything out. And I do want to have a surprise during the show. And then they're like, okay, what is it? And then I was like, well, I kind of have this new concept that I want to go over. I told them about elbow fighting, right? And they were like, oh shit, that's fucking wild, man. Like, so well, let me hit up Tony, the CEO for IKF, and see if we can't like get everything sanctioned and stuff. So that actually took a long time too, man.
Yeah.
So it's not like it was at like, I think we debuted September, right? End of September was that show. But it was like, you know, months before, you know, like way before. But I hit up the CEO, and again, she was very nice, very informative, very helpful. So I gave her the concept. I was like, look, I have this ideal. like, okay, what if we did like boxing, but the guys get elbows, so just top half of like Muay Thai,
Yeah.
right? And then she didn't say anything on the phone. Like, it was a phone conversation. She didn't say anything. I was like,
oh, that's
oh, right. Damn. Yeah. Like, shoot, she's probably going to tell me to fuck off, you know? Like, I was like, you crazy fuck, get out of here, bro. Yeah. Like, no. She was like, Danny, that sounds pretty interesting. Like, what do you have in mind? So, you know, we would just go over more stuff. Again, back and forth, right? Like, for months. Different phone conversations. Okay, well, we're going to come back. I'm going to ask these guys, they're going to come back with some other stuff. And then I'm going to have to, you know, provide more information and this and that. But for the most part, they were down with it. You know, I used to give her like my sales pitch, you know, like what is like combat sports all about today? What is it?
Violence.
Yeah, you just said it. Yeah, it's great. Yeah, violence. But just to go more into just not just violence, but like views, right?
Oh yeah, views. Yeah,
it's views, man.
You
Look,
like the violence.
So you like the violence, but like it's views, right? Everything has to do with views, man. Nowadays, especially nowadays. What do you do now? You know, you're on your phone all the time, man. All day. Everybody's on their phone all day, right? You're watching YouTube, you're watching clips, you're watching Instagram, whatever. You know, Facebook, TikTok, whatever it may be, right? But it's all views. Everything is view based, right? The whole culture and like today's culture is all views, right? I was like, even like the beginning of the year, like me. Some of my other friends out here, you know, we were calling end of pay-per-view years ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Ah, shit's gonna end, bro.
Yeah.
Like there's no way they can't sustain this. Why would pay-per-views end? YouTube, streaming. Yeah, dude. Like I was like, no, it's a dead model, man. Yeah. Everyone forgets too that like fights were free back in the day. You watch like big boxing fights on TV, man. Showtime Channel 9, dog. Like, not even Channel 9, not even Showtime, bro. Yeah. Channel 9, that shit was free. So, you know, everything turns into like it's all like you make your money on ad revenue, right? Like now would be ad revenue, right? So you want a spectacle, you want a spectacle that can bring ads, you know what I mean? So that's, you know, combat sports is that. It brings it's violent, right? Everybody loves the violence. You're going to watch that because you're like in tuned in your brain to fucking watch shit like that. You know what I mean? So everything is view based, you know? So I was like going over that with her. I was like, look, like this whole culture is nothing about views, man. It's just about views. You know, the more views you get, the more money you're going to get. That means more money for everybody, right? More ads, more everything. You know, that was like one of the turning points, like right there. She's like, yeah, you're absolutely right. So every, you know, conversation that they have with the state commissions, blah, blah, has to do with that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And she was like, that's crazy. She was like, how did you know that? And I was like,
dumb.
I was like, I did. I was like,
I can do your job. I don't need you.
No, not at all. Not at all. I was like, well, I'm not dumb. You know, just, you know, not just another pretty face. You know, I do have a brain. Behind these nice big brown eyes. But no. I was like, yeah. I mean, it just kind of makes sense, right? That way. So it got approved. Like they gave us 1 year, so 2026, right? They're like, okay, you can do it like for the year. My first instinct was to do a pro. So I wanted it to be a pro show. They, you know, advised me not to. They were like, hey, maybe, you know, save a little bit of money. I guess it's going to be a lot, and it's a lot of risk, and you don't know, like, you know, what can happen. My suggestion would start off to be small and go amateur first, see how it works for the year. After that, you can talk about doing a pro show, which, you know, makes sense. You know, it took me like a couple days. I'm like, okay, fine. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
They're just looking at they're trying to leverage the risk. You know?
Yeah. You know, and then, you know, they want to see it grow too, which is cool. And again, great support from them. You know what I mean? They want to see it grow. They want to see the sport grow, and that's super cool. Dude, the other day, one of the main matchmaker, Marcos, he sent me a show from Brazil, elbow boxing.
No way.
I swear to God, man, I posted it on my Instagram. It's great. I was like, get the fuck out of here. You're kidding. Yeah. I was like, bro, this is great. I was like, look. We announced it like this. We had a demonstration. Everything is there. Sanchai was there. He liked it. Yeah. It was cool.
Sanchai gave it a stamp of approval?
Yes, he did. I have a video with him. And they didn't post it yet because he told me not to.
Oh,
It's
shit.
time.
Damn.
It's time.
First, California
So
summer,
sorry,
baby.
brother. I didn't mean to spoil anything.
We can take that out if you want to, bro. We can take it out if you need to.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do, dude. Yeah, dude. Like, I'll show it to you after.
That's incredible, though, bro. That's good support right there.
Yes, I mean he's fucking Muay Thai. You know what I mean? You think about Muay Thai, you think about him, you think about Boa Cow. Like, bro.
Dude, literally.
Yeah,
that's the first
this is
two
it,
names,
right?
bro.
So it's like, come on. So he is Muay Thai, you know. But they had to like, get the fuck out. Are you serious, bro? And it looked phenomenal. It was an amateur fight, right? So it had gloves and elbow pads. The elbow pads that I wanted too, by the way, I wanted like those combat ones, the big ones,
the thick blue ones.
Look,
or
man, look, everyone loves the violence. I'm not trying to hurt nobody either, bro. You know, like
the cuts, you know,
yeah,
for amateur fight,
you know what I mean. Like in the rule set, like I do have a lot of it to do, try to be as safe as possible. You know, because I just don't want anyone to get hurt like that. You're gonna get hurt. Someone's gonna get right, but I'm willing. Hopefully not. I got there. Knock on wood right here, right?
It's bad for returning customers
yeah,
if they can.
You know, but yeah, man, like, so, but dude, it looks so good. I was like, yes. Yeah. Like the demonstration looked sick as fuck. Like, you know, like, and then like to see it like live somewhere, I was like, yeah, man.
Like, you feel connected. Like, damn,
yeah, dude. I was like, you know what?
He gets it. He understands.
I think I had a part of that. Boom, man. Like, yes. Yeah. Like, talk about something global. This is sick. I'm like, yeah, dude. Like my whole, I want this shit to go fucking global, dude. Like I'll say it. I don't even care. I get excited when I think about it, you know? So like,
bro, I mean,
I'm like super passionate about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Cause I think it's cool, dude. Like, and I think it's like, it kind of can bring everyone together, man. Like, okay. So in the demonstration that I had, right, I had one pure Muay Thai guy, one kid that did MMA, and one pure boxer. And they all come here, right? They're all students from here. But like they all fight like those things. Yeah. You know what I mean? And then I was like, look, this can be the sport that can bring everybody together. I think that like everyone would get down with this, bro. Like we can do it. And then when I pitch it to the kids, they were like, yeah, sounds dope. I'm down. And like everyone took to it really well. The Muay Thai guy, obviously, right? The fucking the MMA guy, no problem. He was like, oh, this is great. I don't got to get kicked or taken down. This is cool. I'm down.
Yeah.
You know, and then the boxing kid, right? The boxing was like, you know, they should be used to elbows, you know. Not used to it, but like, you know, avoiding elbows, right?
You gotta learn how to block an elbow, bro. You can stick to your boxing.
This motherfucker picked it up in 2 rounds, bro.
Yeah.
He threw one elbow, bam. He was like, yo, I like this, man. Like, let's go, dude. Like, then he started spinning and shit. I was like, get the fuck out of here, man. Like, where did you learn that? I was like, I just watch you guys, man. But I'm down, dude. I'll try it. I don't care.
If you got the hand power, it's like you're just kind of, you know, it's not that much harder.
They took to it so well. And I was like, as soon as I saw that, and I was like, yeah, there it is. There it is. And like, you know, a lot of times, like people, I just right now, maybe they don't get it, or maybe a little bit afraid, or they just don't understand it, or they want to see it first, right? But once they see it, and once they see like what everyone can do with it, it just, they're going to be okay with it. They're going to love it. You know, like it is, man. I know it.
Yeah.
Like I just know it. You just have to see it. Huh. Like once you see it, like you see it live, you see it work, and you see it work with like different aspects of combat sports, man. You see it, that it can work with a boxer. You'll see that it can obviously work with a Muay Thai guy and work with an MMA guy. And you're like, yeah. And now we can see who's really better in everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This is it.
Well, I feel like when you just resort to just punches and elbows, it makes the action a lot more. Because kicks are, I'm a kicking person. I love kicking Muay Thai. Taekwondo.
Yeah.
But to set up a kick takes a little bit longer and they're slower.
Sure,
you know? If you want forward pressure, it's going to be hands and elbows.
When I was younger, I used to kick a lot more. You know, I kick a lot more. Now I'm old. My knees don't fucking work well. Like my ankles hurt. You know, sometimes I get gout. You know, it's the Filipino side of me. Fucking cursed. You know, cursed.
Yeah.
So you know, just think about more hands. You know, and stuff like that. But yeah. Hands and elbows, yes, it very much makes everything a lot more fast-paced, you know, so the action's like a lot quicker, a lot like finer too, I want to say, right? Because you got to be a little bit more accurate about stuff. Yeah, man, it's exciting. It's exciting. It's exciting, yeah.
Well, dude, like now that dirty boxing is the thing, hopefully, I don't know if this is something you'd like, but if he gets your promotion gets bigger, maybe you guys can
Dude, are you kidding me? I would love that, man.
Get some funding from them.
Dude, I would love that. I love to work with anybody, man. It's not a problem. Whatever can help promote the sport and make it grow more, I'm okay with, bro.
I think it might be possible because dirty boxing's still new, dude. So if they were to see like another promotion doing it and you can get like good fights, they could be like, that could be valuable for them.
Yeah. No, of course, man. You know, like the only, the main difference obviously is the gloves and the takedowns, right? Because you can do
like
ground and pound
or something. Or,
ground and pound over there. And like something like that, something that like a lot of Muay Thai, a lot of boxers don't want to do, right? It's like, I'm not down with like the ground and pound stuff, you know? Boxers especially, like, you know what I mean? From my experience, like what I've seen, you know, so just eliminate that, you know, because it's really unnecessary sometimes, you know. But yeah, man, and then the gloves, obviously they have the little shooter, the MMA gloves.
These MMA you guys are using
just regular boxing gloves, yeah.
They're gonna be 10 ounces.
They're 10 ounces, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We were flirting with the ideal of using those like shooter gloves. I wanted to stay away from them, at least in the beginning, because I kind of want to avoid eye pokes. That's it. You know what I mean? Like, but you know, I think the one in Brazil, they were using like the shooter gloves, the MMA gloves, right? But they're bigger. They're a little bit bigger. They're
like the Smart, the 7 ounces. I just recently saw a company. I'll tag you in them. Maybe you might find them interesting. But it's an MMA glove, but it's like a boxing glove, and it's open right here. So your fingers aren't completely exposed. It goes over, but it's like, and you still have your thumb that's exposed, and you can still grab. But it's like more protection for your hand, and it's laced up all the way for your wrist.
It's laced.
Yeah, it's laced. It's a super fascinating design. I was like, damn, that's actually pretty cool. Yeah.
Let me see that.
I'll send it to you. I gotta remember, bro. I literally just saw him the other day, and I was like, damn, that's cool design.
Some of the other guys would probably like to see that too. David Huerta, right? David Huerta from LA Muay Thai. He's throwing Muay Thai with MMA gloves. They're not really MMA gloves. They're the shooter gloves, right? Like the sparring ones. Like,
the 7 ounces. Yeah.
But I think they modified it to make it 10.
Okay.
So they're 10 ounces, but you know, they're open.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's great. Yeah, man.
I thought that was interesting. Their whole slogan too was like, the modern glove hasn't been redesigned in over 10 years, and I was like, that's so true, bro. And I saw him unveil it, and I was like, damn, that actually came out sick,
the main problem is always his thumb, right? If you have an exposed thumb, it's the
wrist thing too. For me, when I use MMA gloves, I feel like my wrist isn't.
Because it's so short. Yeah, man.
I feel like the lace
gloves, you know, have way more support. It's a longer cuff, you know.
Yeah,
man. But
yeah, back to the EFL though, bro.
Sorry,
not to get sidetracked. I hit ADHD, bro. I keep saying, I'm like, fuck. Yeah, that sounds incredible, bro, and it sounds scary, dude.
Yes, yeah, man. No, it is, right. Again, we have a lot of support, a lot of people behind it, a lot of people that want to see it, a lot of people that don't like it too, right? Like, you know, maybe they have like some opinion about it. Oh, it's too dangerous. It's too this. It's too that. Yes, I very much understand where everyone is coming from. Very much so. You know, and I do appreciate those comments as well, like, because we need them, right? We need them to make sure everything stays safe too, right? So within the rule set, you know, we can modify things to make everything as safe as possible. But it is a fight, obviously, you know, so you're never going to be safe, right? But yeah, try to minimalize that kind of shit, you know. But yeah, man, it's cool, dude. And you know, the guys that don't like it, hopefully we can change your mind. Like when you see it, right? Like the more it grows, the more you understand it, the more you realize that it's not something that's just like mindless, like violence, you know, or whatnot. And yeah, dude, you know, we can hopefully change your mind about stuff.
Yeah. I think it's going to be a fascinating event because you'll see like the boxers like, you know, come in with their approach, and then you'll see the Thai fighters come in with the more of the elbow approach, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm really curious to see how that's all going to play out, you know?
Yeah. I think it's going to be a nice little mix. But again, this is what I wanted, right? I wanted to bring everybody together. You know, I didn't want just like Muay Thai guys to come or just MMA guys to come or just boxers to come. Boxers are like the hardest guys to crack too, man. By the way.
They're stuck in their
thing. They don't like to play with nobody, bro. Yeah. But you know, there are some out there that, they think outside the box, and, you know, they're super down with stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, man, let's check it out. Let's see what we can do, you know, like, because I think this can grow, like, you know, it can grow exponentially. You know what I mean? I think so. The commission thinks so. a lot of other people, think so too. So if they do, they think, then maybe I did something okay,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm curious to know if you could like get the commission to approve like a cross event fight where it's like you'll have like an MMA or Muay Thai or kickboxing fight, and then maybe 2 or 3 of them will be like your thing,
For
EFL.
sure, I can do that with Muay Thai. So even with the
Muay Thai,
EFL,
that makes sense,
even with the EFL, we do have like super fights, like Muay Thai fights on each of the cards.
Oh, it's on. So it's not just pure elbows and
Yeah.
boxing?
So
oh, okay.
like
so
we
I
have
already thought about it, bro.
Yeah, we have so the tournament, like 2 tournaments, right? There'll be like a 4-man tournaments. They won't fight the same day though. Like they'll fight later on in the year. But I do want to have like champions in like several weight classes already, like for this year, right? Which the IKF, the commission, is like totally down with, and they made like a whole elbow fighting division for us, state champ,
That's so cool, bro.
regional champ. Yeah, that's actually pretty cool.
That's pretty cool, dude.
That's pretty damn cool.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, that's dope. Like,
have you did that, bro?
Yeah.
Now, if anyone else does it, it's gonna be like you laid the way for them.
Yeah, which is cool. I don't mind. I mean, anyone can use it, dude. Like, it's for everybody, right?
Yeah, that's what you want, right? If you want it to grow, you want it to be there for
you
when
want
you're
it to
going,
grow, dude. But so they have all that laid out, and then we do have Muay Thai fights on there too, man. So they're like, yeah, we can do, no problem. We can do Muay Thai fights with you too. The only thing, like, if you wanted like boxing or like MMA, like on the same card, they would have to. It has to do with the commission, like sanctioning bodies, right?
It's 2 different ones.
Yeah, it's just to like 3 different ones, right? Because boxing is USA Boxing, and then you have IKF, and then you have Camo for MMA, and then even with like Muay Thai, you have how many different ones for Muay Thai, right?
So many, bro.
There's a lot, right? There's what IKF, WBC, ISKA. What's the other one? It's another one. There's another one. Wacko, right? Yeah. Wacko. Kickboxing? Is it kickboxing?
Yeah,
but I think they can do Muay Thai too, maybe. I don't know.
It's probably the same thing under.
Yeah, so there's so many, like, which is kind of odd to me.
Yeah, that's kind of hurting the sport, dude. I've brought that up a few times, bro.
Yeah, like all the different ones.
It's a lot. It's tough because you don't want to see like your favorite one merge with like a bigger one. But I think if the sport needs to grow, you're gonna have to see that.
Like in different states, they have multiple sanctioning bodies for each thing too. So I think it's just more the show, right? Like you just have the show, like have a show, like have the sport out. That's the most important part, Like, you want to go as like the bigger guys because they're a little bit more stable, maybe. I don't know.
That's unfortunate truth, right?
Yeah, but it's cool. Whoever helps you, whoever can help you, it's okay. It's okay.
Yep. So how many of your guys are going to be competing at EFL, right?
EFL, yes. We have one guy, Dimitri. He's going to be in the tournament for sure.
Was that the Russian guy that I was talking
Russian guy that you saw, earlier.
Crispy. He's crispy, bro.
Yeah, he's fun.
Mr. Crispy, that's what we'll call him.
he's a fun guy. He's fun. But he'll be in it. And then we might have, I know I mentioned that we're going to have like Muay Thai too. We might have a kickboxing one too for Yamato. One of the other guys, he just won a Wacko tournament in Canada. So he probably want to get something in too. So maybe we'll put him in. But that's pretty much it, I think, for us on our end. Most of it's going to come from outside. I never corner my guys in any of my shows, ever.
So it's rough, huh?
Yeah, ever.
That's a good point to make, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, I've seen it. I've seen other guys do it. I'm not saying anything bad. Like, it's fine. Do it. For me personally, I don't think it's a good look. Yeah. So I never do. Like, even when I used to throw, like, regular Muay Thai shows back, way back when, I never cornered any of my guys, ever. Like, it just doesn't look good. Like, conflict of interest, you want to call it, whatever it may be. But that's just for me. So, but yeah, Dimitri, he's good on his own. Like, I could have like some of the other guys help him out, and I think it'll be okay.
Yeah.
Same thing with Yamato, so it should be all right.
Who would usually be the fill-in for the corners?
Oh yeah, we have two usually do. So Coach Allen, he's over here, teaches at 9-7:30, and then Coach Brian from the LA gym. Okay. Yeah. Cool. So they usually help me out. I told you. A great support system here. So it allows me to do a lot of different things, which is great. Yeah, that's cool.
I've seen how you built like a network of like the other gyms and people that kind of like come here and help you out with stuff. I think it's a beautiful thing, bro, because like I said earlier, it's like it takes a lot. It takes the community, bro.
Yeah,
It's
exactly
not just the
right.
team,
It
it's
does,
the
it does
community,
take
bro.
a community to grow anything, right? You want to grow Muay Thai, you want to grow whatever sport, but you can't do it alone. You need help, man. Like, especially for like EFL, like something like that, man. So I was
That's
like,
a
dude,
big
hey,
thing.
man, I'd be like an idiot to think I could do it on my own,
Yeah.
So,
Do you know who Rusty is from the Shack system?
oh yeah, actually, yeah.
He kind of reminded me a lot of him, bro. He has the same approach. He just
really?
tries to be friends with everyone and tries to help people
man,
out,
I mean,
dude.
what's the point of being like hostile to anybody, bro? Like, it's not like I'm not going to see you again. Like,
And you never know when you might need to call in a favor, bro.
yeah, man, yeah. No, but it just makes everything a little bit easier, right? Like you can go to any show or to anywhere or any gym and like, okay, I got no problem with nobody. You can go walk in and like, it's all smiles, right? That's what you want, bro. Like, it's no point in having beef with nobody, dog. That's just stupid, man. In my opinion, just for me.
Yeah. I agree. All right, so you got the first EFL in the bag coming up. Do you have plans for another show?
Yeah, so we set up the whole year, man.
Oh, nice. I like that.
Yeah, so we have March 7th. Well, we have a PKB here on next week, right, on the 24th.
Yeah, well, I'll throw that in there. I'll throw a story on that or something.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it, dude. So we have that. And then March 7th will be the first EFL. Second EFL will be June 6th, I believe. Yeah, June 6th. And then September 12th. And then November 2nd. I might throw something else in between there. I'm not sure. Maybe. But those are the definite dates that are set. You just try to set up the whole year, get it in, and see what we can do. And I really, I'm excited. I want everyone to see the first one. The first one's going to be, I think, the hardest, to be honest with you.
You know what you're doing.
Yes, because again, I'm going against the grain. I'm deviating, right? A lot of people don't like change, even though people say they do, but a lot of them don't, right? Which is okay. Again, you just have to see it. Yeah.
Even right now, we were talking about how to stream it. It's these are things that we're gonna have to just figure out off the first one,
No, for sure, right? And then, aside from that, can I mention the tipping thing too?
Whatever. Yeah.
Oh, dude, this is sick. Okay, so aside from the streaming part, which again is important, right? But everything will be streamed. And we were just thinking about ways to do it, by the way. But
we're thinking about the viewers always.
always with the views, man. Yeah. So no, but one of the main things I really wanted to launch too was a tipping app. And these are with the guys with I came up with the concept, and then one of the matchmakers, Chris, he's the guy that runs Bout Scout, a matchmaking site, right? And he's an engineer. As I was talking to him about the app, he's like, dude, I think we could do that. On their app, make it I was like, yeah. He was like, yeah. So we've been working together quite some time now, going over stuff, and we'll launch that in March too. But I had this ideal. What's the main problem with amateur fights?
Money.
Always, always money. Amateur fighters don't have money, they don't get paid, and they're not supposed to, right? Because that's the law.
Which is the law,
which is fine. That's fine. It's okay. It is what it is. But you can get sponsorships, and you can get sponsorships. That's very legal.
Allowed. Ticket sales, I think, is allowed too, right? Or no?
I'm not sure the amount, but it's a gray area. But you can get sponsored and and stuff like that. So I was like, well, they do with college athletes, even high school athletes I've seen too. So the higher end ones, right? So I was like, well, why can't you do that with an amateur fighter? Of course you can. Right? Obviously, it's called a scholarship, right? So it's a fight scholarship. The money goes towards their gym, their gym fees, food, equipment, whatever, recovery, whatever, the fighter would need, right? And again, when you're young and you're fighting these amateurs, what do you spend your money on? Equipment, training. On food, and training, right?
Yeah.
For the most part, right? So this is designed to help cover all of those things. So what it is, it's a tipping app. You tip, you go to Starbucks, you tip them $1 or $2, right? Yeah. Right? Yeah. I hope you do. No.
They're not Starbucks.
Right? But whatever, man, you'll tip in anything, right? So you have a tipping culture here anyway. So why not tip somebody that entertains you? Why not tip someone that bleeds for you? It's like, this dude bleeding for you, man, or woman, like bleeding for you, for your entertainment, because you're outside. They're bleeding for you, man. They're getting hurt for you. Hey, man, if you like the way they fight, give them $1, give them $2, give them $5, give them $1,000. You know, whatever, man, whatever it may be, right? But, yeah, man. So we created that. So all that, like, you know, those tips go straight into their scholarship fund, and then it gets paid out at the end, right?
It's interesting. Interesting
paid out to their to their gym, not to them, but
okay.
Yeah, to help with all their expenses and stuff like that.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
that's honestly what separates like combat sports from all these other sports, because in football, baseball,
I think you get something stuff, similar. Yeah, similar, right? So
but it's like grants. The government helps out with things like that.
I went over this with the commission with IKF, with Tony, the CEO, and she was like, "Damn, that sounds dope." Like, so I was trying to figure out how to do it, and then I came back like a couple days later, and I was like, "Hey, I think I got it." And she was laughing on the phone. She's like, "Okay, let me hear it."
Yeah.
So I went over everything, and she was like, Damn, that's pretty good. And I was like,
she's like your best friend now, bro.
Oh, dude, I love that lady, man. She's the best, dude. I swear to God, she's the coolest person ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's like, damn, that's pretty good. She's like, you can use. I wish they had that for a pro. I was like, yes, I totally want it for a pro. You know, the whole concept, it can be for an amateur or a pro. Pro would be different because they would actually get the tips themselves, and then it would be like, I mean, you probably have to claim that on your taxes. I don't know how that would work.
Yeah.
But I mean, something that we can figure out, like as the program grows.
You know, I have an idea for that.
Oh, okay.
When people go to fight, you should have, like, when they're doing their walkout, what you could do is have like a QR code where you just take a picture of it, and it'll be a direct link to that fighter's account.
It can be stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. You go. Right.
But no, I like that idea, bro. That's cool.
So,
that's a good idea, bro.
It's something. It's something that I want to like just help people, man. Like, look, you know, like you're already gonna, people are gonna fight for me. They're gonna get hurt. Oh, well, I might as well give them something, dude. I got to, But I was there, bro. I hated not having money, like fighting. Like I hated being hurt and broke at the same time.
Yeah.
And
that's real shit right there.
You know what I mean. So, like, I think this will help, right? This can help. And yeah, dude, if it helps cover costs of your training, of your recovery, of your food, even lodging, right? Whatever it may be, then great. I want to do that. You can
partner with OnlyFans, call it Only Fighting.
Only Fighting, man. That might be a little too much. I don't know if I want to go with
OnlyFans everywhere.
Oh no. I don't know.
Allegedly, that's what OnlyFans was started for. It wasn't for the porn.
Oh, for stuff like that, really?
I don't know how true that is, or if they just say that. It's like,
so I don't know. Yeah, but then, so again, this tipping program or scholarship program, I should say, it wouldn't just be for it wouldn't just be for the EFL. It'd be for everybody. Like I'd want everyone to use it. Other promoters can use it. It doesn't cost them a dime, right? It won't cost you anything to use that program on your shows, right? It just streams it for you. And then, but we can use it for anything, right? Like jiu-jitsu tournaments, I was even thinking, right? Jiu-jitsu tournaments or wrestling tournaments or whatever tournament you want to do, just have it for the people in the crowd, man. People in the crowd, people at home watching, stuff like that. To have it, go on like that. Now, I mean, I probably shouldn't say this, but who cares? I'll say it anyway. I don't give a shit.
You can always delete it, so don't worry.
No, it doesn't matter. You can fucking leave it. Fucking leave it. Because you know what? Fucking leave it.
This sounds
leave
good.
it because I want people to fucking hear it. Yeah. Check this out. Okay, now, what did we talk about earlier? Pay-per-view's gone, right? Pay-per-view's gone. You get no more pay-per-view points, even if you're a pro fighter. No more pay-per-view points. Maybe you get ad points now or whatever. This can replace all that stuff. You're watching at home? Hey, man, you're going to see, give me a fighter. Paddy Pimblett. Paddy Pimblett's fighting. He's fighting Gagey, right? Yeah. Hey, man, that's a badass fight, dude. I'm watching on the thing. Hey, you know what, man? Hey, Paddy, here's $5. Here you go, dog. Gagey's doing badass. Hey, hey, man, here's $5 for you too, bro. Here you go.
That's kind of like takes what like streamers do, I guess, in a way.
It's exactly what streamers do, and it's exactly where I got the idea from and stuff like that.
I see that. I see the connection.
I want it to be that.
Oh, you should even have it to where when they donate, it can pop up on the TV.
Yes,
with a little
that'd
message.
Be great.
Thanks for the fight, Gagey.
Totally want that.
Blah, 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 blah. That's actually pretty cool,
I
bro.
love that. Here you go, man. I love this. Here you go. Like, you know, send it. You have your little comment on the side.
That's actually a cool idea,
yeah,
bro.
on the side. That's what I want.
Yeah.
Like, and it goes to that. Look, you don't make any more pay-per-view points. And then, you know, I went over this with other fighters, Sunshine himself too, right? I was like, hey, check out the idea, right? Like, say you went to go fight. You know, how many, you know, people watch you fight? Like, right? Like, whatever amount. Let's say everyone just gave you $1. So say everyone just gave you $1.
Well, look, if let's say like someone like Justin Gaethje, if he fights and he gets like, you know, let's say like 15,000 people watch his fight, they all give him $1. That's 15,000.
Yeah,
15K.
15K. You know what I mean? You know, obviously you're gonna pay taxes on it, but hey, whatever, man. It's still money you didn't have.
Can't escape the taxes, baby.
Hey, you know, you gotta keep the wheels going, man. So you gotta grease everything. It's all good. But I'm just saying, like, this can be something like that. Now imagine 1 million people see you and they give you $1.
That's crazy money.
No,
that's crazy.
Think about it. Just think about it, man. Think 1 million people see you and they give you $1. Now some motherfucker's gonna take my idea, but fuck you.
You heard it first, dude. You heard it first.
I came up with it first.
Go get a patent for that, bro. You're gonna get a patent that tomorrow. You have like a week before I release this.
That's okay, man. It's okay.
But yeah, that reminds me of just like live streaming, because I've been watching like Rampage Jackson. It's kind of like a similar concept.
Off the Kick and stuff like that. Yeah, I originally wanted to use Kick, to be honest with you.
Yeah, they'd probably be down for something like that. I'm sure.
Yeah, you know, maybe, yeah. But let me see, man. Maybe we can do this stuff on our own, which is cool. That way we can kind of control a little bit better.
Yeah, of course. I got a cool idea for that.
And keep the fees low, right?
I got a cool idea for that, but I'm not gonna say it on camera.
Okay, we'll wait for after.
So just remind me after.
Yeah. But yeah, man. Like, so, that's another like big thing that I wanted to launch. You know, aside from the EFL, you know, like, I think that one can be like just more universal and more accessible for everybody. You know, like, and it's just and more helpful for people too, man. You know, like I said, like I've been there, man. I was a young fighter before. I was broke all the time. You know, no money for food, no money for fucking anything and shit like that. And this can help. Like, this can help everybody. And I think that's good. You know, help the gym too. You know, like, you help your gyms too, man. Like, you know, I don't know what they're gonna do with it, but you know,
it's a struggle.
Yeah, you know what I mean. It can help them too. You know, like it can just help everybody. You know, and it can build a better community, right? Like, you know, you're seeing these guys fight, young guys fight in the ring, young women, young athletes fight, right? And you know, you tip them. You kind of feel a part of like their journey, right? A part of their win, or even if they lose, a part of their loss, just a part of their journey in general. It kind of creates, like, I think more of a like community. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think that can.
I like that idea.
That can be really like good for the sport or any sport, really. Like, yeah.
That's an idea that's like bigger than like an individual. You know, I like that.
Yeah. That's it. Thanks. I appreciate it. Yeah. See, not just another pretty face, dog.
You got some ideas, Danny. I'll give you that, bro. You got some ideas. I'm gonna call you Thinking Danny, bro.
There you go, man. That's it, man. I dig it.
All right, Danny. Well, you know, we spoke about EFL, a little bit about your life, some ideas. This is, you know, I'm very thankful you invited me over here.
Thank you for coming, man. I appreciate it. This is great. You know, like. Yeah, when you hit me up, I was like, yeah, hell yeah, I'm so down. This sounds great.
Yeah. I seen your gym, but I didn't even know what you looked like, bro. So I didn't even know your name, bro. So I was like, before I came over, I was like, yo, what's your name, actually, bro?
So he texted me. They go, hey, what's your name, by the way? Just right before he came here. And I was just dying, man. I was like, yo,
when I started with gym, I went straight in. I was like, yo, my name's Mo.
This guy's crazy.
I'm friends with you, dear, from Spider Muay Thai. I'd love to come cover your event. There's like no hellos.
Yeah, it's okay.
Hey, life is short, bro. I'm trying to get to the juice.
You know, it's fine, man. No, but yeah, thank you for coming, man. Yeah, I just, just trying to do cool shit, man. So
you're doing a lot of cool shit, man.
Thank you, brother.
Danny,
yeah.
Defiant, EFL. I don't know the name of the other company you're going to start with the donations. What's it called? Did you have a name for it?
Actually, we don't. So something we have to think of. If you guys want to help me out, let me know.
I'll let me know in the comments.
Yeah.
Everyone that's watching, check out his event. It's that camera died, I think. That one died. Damn, I had it plugged in. It's all right. We don't need that one. EFL, what's the date on that again?
March 7th.
March 7th.
Yes.
March 7th, EFL. Get it. Let's go. All right, Danny.
Thank you.
Hey, thank you.